All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man, hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. It's Wednesday, man. It's hump day. Get over that hump, get on to the latter part of the week. To me, Wednesdays are important days, man. That's sort of like that day where, Wednesday tests your motivation. It's the middle of the week. Are you going to stay motivated? Or are you going to be like, I'm going to chill today? But we don't do that around here, right? We stay motivated. All right. So this one I want to talk about. Something came across me, and I thought, I was like, okay, I can see how I got some pros and cons for this. So I was reading an article today that says, should the Toronto Raptors pursue Joel Embid? Now, for one, we all know, first of all, Philly has said, we're not trading and none of that is happening. Yeah, they all say that. All right. But, Toronto have to look at it Toronto will look at it from the standpoint of, well, Marc Gasol apparently he's an unrestricted free agent and it's already been rumored of him signing with a team overseas. Not sure how much validity is in that or whatever, but that's the thought, that's a possibility, right? So when you look at it from that, and then Ibaka. Now, we all know, first of all, let me say this. We all know how much I sat right here and I pounded this desk for Ibaka in that Boston series. I thought he needed more playing time. And he just didn't get enough playing time, in my opinion. I don't know for what reason. Maybe it was schematics. Maybe it was, he's up there. He's been in the league for a while. Maybe it was that. I don't know. But I really felt like he needed more playing time. And I was, hey, play Ibaka. I was that guy during the Boston series, but they didn't. So he's an unrestricted free agent. Now, me personally, he would be, because right now, Toronto definitely said Steady Freddy is their main target. But what I will say is, if there was a number two, to me, it'll be Ibaka. I just felt like he really was elevating his game. It just, I'm still kind of sad that they didn't see what I saw, but I just felt like he was elevating his game in the playoffs, and they should have kept him. But that's neat, hopefully he stays. If I'm Toronto, re-sign him. Also, this is one of the reasons why I think it may be a good idea now, I'm not saying this will happen, but I'm saying, should they make the pursuit? Yeah, why? For one, I don't think Joel Embid is the carrier team guy. I don't think that. I do not think Joel Embid is the guy you say, hey, go win me a championship. I don't think he's that guy. I think he's great. I think he's a generational talent. But I don't see him as the guy that's going to literally say, put this team on my back, I'm going to carry us to the promised land. For one, he have too many of the interesting, we'll use that word, injuries, and they always seem to be coming at the worst time. And I think he's a great player, but he need a bona fide core around here. Now, you can say, well, they got, Simmons around him, and they got, what's the other guy? Harris around him. But it's not working. All right, let's be honest. All right, it's not working. And one reason I think that it's not working is, who's the leader on that team? There's no culture during the process. As they slogan was trust the process. Well, during the process of trusting the process, no one emerged as a bona fide leader on that team. And I think that's what Joel Embid needs. He needs leadership. He needs to come into a locker room where, hey man, this is the way we do things. Come in, play your part, work hard. You could be one of the guys, but you got a supporting cast and a mature cast around you. And I think that's what he needs at this point. See, I think players have to go through that. They got to go through that growing stage. I think when you get these players throwing, go be a star. Everybody can't do that. So he needs that. So I think if he went to Toronto, to me personally, it's just my opinion, I feel like they got a real, real strong locker room. They got a strong locker room with a strong amount of veterans. And little stuff, when he do his antics, I think they'll accept so much of that. And then they're like, hey, man, come on, bro. It's championship on our mind. It's not anything else, but we're trying to get this chip. And we need your focus here. And I think someone of a Kyle Lowry or a Steady Freddy or a Ibaka. Any of these guys can really be the one that can talk to him in that. I don't see nobody on the 76ers that can really do it. That's one thing. And like I said, man, it's just not working in Philly. I don't know why. Like, as an NBA fan, I got to be honest, be 100% honest. I wasn't a fan of tanking, getting number one pick, getting these high draft picks and putting it all together. I feel like they're better. Don't get me wrong. They're better before they got there than they're better now. They're better now than they were prior to Simmons and Embiid. But that process isn't working because I just don't feel like those two click. Like I know what people say. Well, we ain't gotta be friends. We just gotta work. But it don't feel like they. And you got your two superstars are injury prone. Both of them. And that. Again, that takes away from chemistry. That takes away from, just ability to really make, when you need them most in them playoff pushes, that's when you need them most, and either one or two are not there each time. So, and I think that they're just not, I don't know if it's going to work. If my guy Embid went to, the Raptors, when he does have these injury issues, the team is not going to crumble. The team is going to continue with, you got to think that core is going to stay in place. He don't have to feel a need to rush back from injuries. He ain't got to carry a team. It's just, hey, get well and come back. We're going to hold this down. And I think he need to be one of the guys, not the guy. He can ultimately, I don't want this to sound like I'm saying this is it. He's just another guy. No. No, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is he needs to evolve, right? He got to go through his stages of evolution. Like LeBron had to learn how to win seriously with Dwayne Wade. And ultimately, we know LeBron was the better player. All right, LeBron was the better player, but LeBron had to learn how winning and so much other intangibles that, you just don't learn when you're the guy, the sole guy. And I think Embiid needs some of that. So if you take him, because they're definitely going to be down at the center position, and you take him and you put him in there, that's a major upgrade from Marc Gasol. It's just what it is. And Marc Gasol just is, and it's not no knock on Marc Gasol. He's just in his later years. You know what I'm saying? And he look like he's on his way out. So, yeah, I think it'll be a good fit. I think it'll be good for Joel Embiid. I think it'll be good for the Raptors. I think it could boost them. I got a question for you guys, though. Do you think adding Joel Embiid will put them in championship contention? Will put them as favorites in the East? So let me know down below in the comments down below, and I'll hit you guys back and let you know what I think on that. But you let me know what you think down below. It can if not saying it's gonna happen, but if they can acquire Embiid, would that put them in championship contention? With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys be great.